Hello, everybody. I'm Jim Powers, and we welcome you back to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision for our weekly coaches show. And joining us is our volleyball coach, Chris Phillips. And, Coach, go up to Lewis last week for kind of a mini crossover, so to say. But three out of 4 matches, a lot of sets of volleyball. Talk a little bit about the weekend for you guys.
It was a good weekend for us. It was hard. We really had to kind of overcome several things, not only, getting up the crack of dawn both days, but playing a lot of sets, and but the girls did great with it.
How difficult is it? Because I know Friday, you guys left Thursday, Friday 8 a.m., Saturday 8 a.m. That means you guys probably got to be there by 7. It kind of throws you a little bit more, but it kind of throws you guys off a little bit of schedule because normally you're used to playing 7 o'clock at night, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. How does that kind of differ in getting the ladies ready to roll?
The hard part is, one 8 o'clock is okay. 2 8 o'clock's not any fun. Because breakfast was at 6.
Yeah.
That means you got to be, college kids are up at 5:45 and rolling downstairs to eat. But we had to be out the door by 6:15 to get to the courts. And hopefully you're on the court by 6:30. Luckily we were close. So, but yeah, that's hard back to back, especially when you're coming in at night and trying to get some type of recovery for those legs. So, girls did a great job with it, though.
Big spotlight this week, Maddie Timmerman. What a great weekend she had.
She did. She had a great weekend. She was funny. The light bulb's really starting to click a little bit with her as far as the blocking end goes. Really starting to hit all cylinders as far as attacking. She sees the court so well. She can see her blockers. So there's a lot of things that she does well just because her vision is so good.
And the thing that strikes me about her is she's got that power. She's got that big swing from the outside. But she also knows how to every now and then just mix in that nice little dink and dunk.
Yeah, she does, and that's part about seeing the court and a little bit of, volleyball IQ and knowing when to just drop it in the hole and make life easy for yourself. And she's done a very, very good job with it. And
once again, I think we talked about the freshmen after our round robin, but once again, freshmen stepping up and doing some great stuff.
They are, most definitely. Zoe had a great weekend and hit the ball well. She has a nice job of hitting high hands and doing things for a freshman because freshmen usually don't hit high hands super well, but she does a very nice job of it. And
I think another senior to talk a little bit about is Kelsey Warden. She's like that steadying force on the floor for you guys.
Kelsey's our voice. Kelsey has been fantastic for us this year already. She's just the voice that she brings to the backcourt and the leadership, and just you can't. That's just something you have to have as a defender, and she's got it, and she's one of our best at it.
This week, conference play starts. First off, let's talk about the GLVC volleyball-wise. I think everybody that follows us knows how good our conference is volleyball-wise. And this week, you're seeing teams in the top 25 in the preseason already before we get into conference play.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of them in the top 25 soon. So, as we get rolling into our conference play, it's tough. There's no easy weekend. We all know it. Everybody knows it, whether you're sitting 1 or 2 or you're sitting 14 or 15. It's the same. We all know there's no easy challenge any day you go. So, we're at UND early. And that'll be a great matchup there for us. And, over to St. Joe's after that, which is, a match that we lost last year. So, we need to be on our toes this weekend.
Talk about those two teams, UND and St. Joe's, two teams that are right there year in and year out. What are going to be some of the things for the ladies to really work on this week to come away with a couple victories?
I think it's just consistency. We've talked about it, since day one here anyway, but against the good teams, you really have to be consistent. You can't miss. You can't hit balls out of bounds. You can't hit serves out of bounds. You can't hit attacks out of bounds. There's a lot of things. You just need to keep balls in play, and so that's one of the things we really are going to work on this weekend.
Talk a little bit where last year at this time, going into conference play to this year, where do you see the team? Do you see the team a little bit better than where we were last year at this time, or behind? What's your thoughts as a head coach where we're at heading into conference play compared to last year?
I think we're definitely ahead of schedule. I think we're ahead only because we have so many seniors finally.
Yeah.
They're so much more relaxed as we go into games. They're not near as tight, which it really helps. A lot more relaxed, and they've just kind of taken care of business. They kind of know at this point now how to not hit that ball out of bounds. When they really want to rip it, they're like going, no, it's going out of bounds, so I better just put it in play. So the maturity level that's really where we are at this point.
Outstanding. Well, good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week as we start in the GLVC play.
Thanks, Jim.
Chris Phillips joins us, and you can follow all the action on UND's website, also on St. Joe's website. Plus, we'll be tweeting on our Twitter feed at Maryville Saints all the results, and we'll keep you updated on everything going on with the volleyball team as they travel to UIndy and St. Joe's this week. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for stopping by at MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.